legend.
At the small forward position, 6 feet 4 inches, number 0, Bradley Beal. At center, 7 foot, number 40, Ivica Zubac. At point guard, 6'5", numero 1, James Harden. At forward, 6'7", number 2, Kawhi Leonard. At the shooting guard position, at 6 foot 6 inches, number 55, MP. Your LA Clippers head coach is Ty Lue. Fans, let's hear it for your LA Clippers.
Here are the starters for Brooklyn. You've got Demon, Nicholas Claxton out there with Terrence Mann. Then it's Sharp, and it's Powell in at the 2-guard spot. And for Los Angeles, down in the block, it'll be Kawhi next to Zubac. Ryan is out there with Harden, and it's Beal in at the 3, the small forward. Greg, in the middle of a season like this, what possible road bumps could teams run into?
Well, I think it's important that players not fall into that trap of looking too far ahead, right? This is when it's important for a team to stay focused and be in the moment. These are the dog days of the season.
All right, a special report now from the sideline to hear about this incredible season MP is in the midst of.
Thanks, guys. With his record-breaking triple-double fresh on everyone's mind, I asked him for his thoughts on setting a new mark. He said, quote, "It means a lot to me. Westbrook and the Big O paved the way for me, and I was able to build on what they started. An amazing accomplishment for him." Back to you.
And working against 2 all-time greats. My goodness. All right, thanks. Now, let's go courtside for a report on MP's history-making season.
His last triple-double tied him for the season record at 42, and now he has a chance to break it. He told me, quote, "I won't do anything different, just play my game and focus on getting a win." With how his season has gone, I wouldn't change a thing either. Guys?
Oh, I like that comment. Just playing my game. Yep, keep it going. Thank you. Something we've been watching closely is MP's promise to get the win in home games this season. He's been very vocal about wanting to deliver for these fans.
And so far, MP is delivering on that promise. He and his guys have looked strong on their home court, excited even for every chance they get to defend it. It's a great mindset to have for this team in these home games.
It didn't take long, but I think at this point we can agree that MP is on a course to be viewed as one of the great stars of the NBA.
To go from an unknown to a force in the NBA is something that you rarely see. It reminds me a bit of a young Jokic in that sense. Clearly, MP is a special talent, and the sky is the limit.
Not a problem. That's your first miss of the game. Strong start.
Here's Powell, and the dunk by Powell.
First make of the day should finally give them a little confidence.
It's usually interesting. After a bit of a struggle, does the first bucket get you into a little rhythm now?
Now, here's Bryant. Coming off a solid outing against the Lakers.
Zubac is known for finishing with authority. Put it on time and on target. He'll do the rest.
And here in the first, approaching 3 minutes played. And going back a bit, the Nets regaining a lot of their draft picks, Doris, from the Rockets. One of the more interesting trades that we've seen.
Well, they gave away a ton of those picks to acquire James Harden when they believed they had a championship window. And now in recovering them, Brooklyn able to benefit from the draft to try to position themselves for that all-important rebuild.
And again, another assist.
Well, I know a lot of you aren't surprised, but he's now fifth all-time in assists for NBA rookies.
He has been dodging and dishing all season long. The confidence he brought to this league is certainly something to behold.
They've been excellent so far, coming in with a well-balanced attack.
On the offensive end, it feels like they're getting the shots they want, and defensively, they are connected and on a string.
Here's Powell. Offensive struggles continue, missing again.
Boy, not his best quarter. He's trying to break through.
And finished off by Beal.
And they have owned the paint so far, and the score reflects it.
I know it's early, but you have got to like the dominance down low. Right now, they are playing bully basketball.
Pass to man. Up and in on the layup.
And this is the attack mindset you want to see coming into the game.
Get it to the right guy, get a high percentage look, and that's the kind of game they want to play tonight.
From deep, Harden. Good, and the assist goes to MP. Harden's got a pair of threes now in the first quarter for the Clippers. Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively, for sure.
They set the screen. Powell for three. It's held in by Zubac. Zubac has got 4 rebounds in this game. Bryant's shot is good.
And you can't help but pick their defense apart. They're completely in disarray.
Pass to man. Here's Demon. Sharp with a screen on Hart. And looks like the illegal kick was set. Yep, that's right. That'll get their attention. You know, GA, one great thing about the NBA, well, there are many things, but one great thing is that there's always new talent coming through the ranks.
Yeah, I mean, the future is bright. And, Kevin, I really like this year's draft class. Man, we just continue to add exciting young talent to the mix.
And here is MP. He's got 10. Leonard with a screen on Powell. And then Leonard with the dunk.
Incredible wingspan, unbelievable hands. The alley-oop is easy.
Brooklyn's gone 0-4 from three-point land to start out. Looking cold from outside. Looking to end the run. Misses off the left iron.
I'll give him a ton of credit here. He is trying to make plays, but nothing right now helping his team.
Zubac with the screen for MP. And the dunk by Zubac.
That's just MP reading the defense, going through his progression, and making the right play.
And the Nets with possession. They couldn't put the pieces together, losing that last matchup with Boston.
Well, I felt like they were never on the same page defensively in that one. Gave up way too many easy shots.
You cannot allow your opponent to shoot that high a percentage. That is going to get you beat night after night.
And so, Jordi Fernandez decides to call timeout. He's ready to talk things through with them. Well, with the season right near the halfway point, what better time to check in and see what rookies have help their teams the most and how they stack up in the rookie race as they all vie for Rookie of the Year. And you look at Demon, he's been just what his team has needed as he comes in, and he has played wonderfully through the start of his career. And now he sits at number 4.
And that's a pretty good position he's in at number 4. What do you guys think? Will he be higher or lower on that list once we get through the second half of the season?
Well, he is definitely not the wide-eyed rookie anymore that we saw when the season started, right? I think his ranking will improve along with his confidence.
Back to Bryant. Zubac, a screen on Powell. Laps it up for Zubac. Throws down the alley-oop slam.
Man, did Zubac get off his feet in a hurry. What a finish.
And so it's Powell who brings up the ball for the Nets. Pass to Sharp. Back to Powell. Man in the corner. Sinks the three-pointer. Man's got his second bucket tonight.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
Leonard with the screen on Powell. He lobs up the alley-oop pass. Pass to Demon. Now Sharp. Still without a basket. And it's Demon missing.
Boy, this guy has completely lost his focus. Nothing working.
Harden can't hit. Nets trail by 20. People have said, Greg, he is a system unto himself. In fact, he said it about himself. James Harden's ability, GA, to break down defenses remains in rarefied air.
And even as he's lost a step now, his supreme skill level ensures he remains a threat on a nightly basis.
Powell against Harden. Claxton with it. 14 points from him the last game against Boston.
And you know, guys, the other thing I really appreciated about his effort in that game was the effort and work on the glass. What a well-rounded performance.
And Tyronn Lue wants to time out. And here in the second with about a minute and a half gone by. Wilson the pass to Whitehead. Here's Wolf. Outside Wilson. They set the pick. Pass to Bufkin. 5 on the clock. Step back shot. And again, no good by Brooklyn. In the post, it's going to be Collins and Lopez. Chris Paul is out there with Bryant. And it's Beal in at the small forward. So that's the lineup on the floor for the Clippers.
Excellent read by MP there. Just takes advantage of the opening.
Here's Bufkin. 11-point game his last outing. Pass to Whitehead. Here's the three. Gets the three-pointer to fall.
Boy, defensively, you deserve to get torched from deep if you leave him that open. My goodness.
Here's MP. Wolf grabs the miss. For Brooklyn, they've gotten only one of their first 4 shots in the second quarter to drop. Here's Bufkin. And he can be counted on to put some points on the board every night. He's averaging right around 13.5 points a game. Rebound by the Clippers. They're getting their first look of the season at the Nets in this one.
And it was a matchup you thought they would have cruised through, but they actually dropped the game in this series last year.
And finish off by Collins.
Just tremendous recognition from Collins there. Sees an opportunity to be a target at the rim, and his teammate puts it on time.
Pass to Clowney. From downtown, another three for Brooklyn.
Yeah, those are starting to add up, guys. Of their last 5 baskets, 3 have been triples.
For Los Angeles, they've gone 3 of their first 5 shots to drop here in the second quarter.
That's a young, creative mind right there. MP doing work.
Pass to Whitehead. score the basket, his second of 2 attempts.
Just love the unselfishness there. Keep the ball moving. Good things happen.
Kicks it out to Paul. Now here's Bryant. 14 points for him. Driving to the basket. And the dunk by MP.
Yeah, sometimes your teammate gets you open with a screen. MP able to capitalize.
Brooklyn's gone 2 of 3 when they've stepped beyond the arc in the second quarter. Here's Wolf. Lopez covering.
And guys, he's not an easy man to stop when he's got the rim in his sights.
Never has been, never will be. He is a determined finisher. James Harden, he's checked in for Chris Paul. And here is Bryant. He's got 16. Beal from long range. That's good, and it's Bryant with the assist. MP's got assist number 11 for him here tonight. Pass to Wilson. There's the pick. Now, man. Claxton with it. He's picked up by Collins. 4 on the shot clock. Now Wilson jacks up a 3. It's hauled in by MP. Bryant's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Got that bucket in no time at all. Harden's got 9 points.
I mean, we've come to expect this from James Harden. The ability to strike quickly from beyond the three-point line is just special.
Here's Demon. 5 points in the game. Pass to Claxton. Here's Demon. Guarded by Harden. Sharp. Good D by Lopez.
And a big lead for them on both the scoreboard and the backboard thus far.
And joining us now by phone is insider Shams Charania with some news. Shams, give it to us.
Well, it seems like the entire Western Conference looked to bolster their front courts last offseason, and the Clippers were no different. Between trading for John Collins and signing Brook Lopez, they have substantially fortified their front line with size and skill.
A veteran-heavy roster. Thank you for the update, Shams. And the Clippers hit again from deep.
And at the offensive end, he's done about as much as they could have hoped for today.
Here's Demon. 8 points for him. Good D by Harden.
And the way he was able to reach out towards that release had an impact.
Well, no question. He altered that shot, and most of the time, that's just as good as blocking.
And another assist for him.
That makes 15 assists.
He's been one step ahead of the defense all game long. For Brooklyn, they've gone 5 of 12 from the field here in the second. Nets passing it around. Pass to man. And he says, right back at you with a big dunk of his own.
Oh, beautiful pass. My goodness.
And so Bryant will bring it up for Los Angeles. And we've been following this group's absolute dominant season, winning most games in blowout fashion.
Truly record-setting fashion. Nonetheless, though, it's been demoralizing to teams facing this group. I mean, before halftime, teams are often down by 15 or 20 points. We might be witnessing another blowout in the making here tonight.
Just 5 to shoot. Here's man. Misses the hole, and he's now 3 for 4. LA's going to sublime 4 of 4 from three-point range since we've gotten in here in the second quarter.
That's MP with some bad intentions on his way to the cup.
For Brooklyn, they've gone 6 of 14 shooting here in the second. So the wing on the left. Wilson the pass to Sharp. Back to Wilson. Man up top. Here's Demon. He's got 8 from the arc. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. Beal's got his 4th rebound in this one. Bryant. And the rejection by Claxton. It's stolen by Bryant. To the paint. Here's Collins. Good, and it's MP picking up the assist. And that's 10 points for John Collins. Brooklyn's gotten half their shots from three-point range to go down in the second quarter. 3 of 6 from downtown. Pass to Demon. And not a good shot for him. They can get better looks than that. The Clippers shooting an almost unfair 78% from the field.
And how sweet a play was that?
As sweet as it gets, an exquisite pass to set up the powerful alley-oop dunk. Now, man, coming in off a 12-point game his last outing.
And all you got to do is look at the rebounding margin as to why they hold the lead.
Well, they've absolutely dominated that category in this one, and it's reflected in the score.
There's Beal with the three. It's good. Now he's shooting 6 for 7.
Yeah, they're rolling right now. That lead continues to grow.
And one of the things that's helped that is they're getting it done on both ends. Terrific focus on offense, and they're locked in defensively.
Ooh, that's right in the face of the D.
You know, he dealt with the pressure like it was nothing. MP right side. Harden outside. Fires the three. And again, it's the Clippers from deep.
How many times have we seen a possession to take that from them today? Ending with a basket, coming off a pretty pass.
It's time to send it over now to our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Well, MP in the last matchup against the Lakers was a man on a mission. He had an unbelievable amount of points, and he really stuffed that stat sheet for them, ending up with a triple-double. And the entire NBA talking about his performance. It was that special. Can he do it again? We'll see, guys.
Great stuff as always, Allie. Thank you. It's going to be interesting to see how he follows up that performance.
Yeah, he was the driving force behind that victory, but each night comes with different challenges.
What you love about this guy, though, is even when the defense adjusts to what he's doing, he'll make an adjustment right back. He is always ready with a counter.
Pass to Lopez. Back to MP. Trying to answer back, but that three is off the mark. Nets shooting a lackluster 38% for the game, struggling so far. And it's Demon missing.
Boy, this guy has not had a great night, and it really has weighed the entire team down.
Bryant has the open look. Good. It's Beal picking up the assist. Bryant's got 26.
That's a dozen straight points coming off the triple.
Man can't hit.
I'll tell you, his teammates are going to start to freeze this guy out if he keeps taking threes like this.
From past the arc. The rebound by Sharp. Sharp's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Here's Demon. 8 points his last outing. Pass to Man. Cranes the three-pointer. Man's got 10.
Boy, how about that pass? He put it right where it needed to be.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flame.
One thing I enjoy is watching players who don't pay attention to the score. You lock in on the moment and play the right way.
And through one half, it hasn't even been close. Clippers ahead, running away with this one. Stay with us, folks. We'll get back just after halftime to start the third quarter.
Fans, please direct your attention to center court and get ready for the fan half-court shot. Drum roll, please. They're thinking about the shot. Give it up for the participants.
Hey there, everybody. With the All-Star break on the horizon, let's first have a look at the players vying for a spot in the three-point contest.
The dunk contest and the three-point contest are the only things missing from my resume. Now I regret not doing them.
I would actually pay to see you in a three-point shootout. That's great television right there.
Now let's talk about that lopsided first half. Obviously a lot of work to do for the Nets.
Can't miss this many shots and not be competitive. They're rushing, looking desperate. Kind of feel sorry for them.
No, you don't.
You were laughing while we were watching it.
Hey, man, that's off the air.
And that is it for halftime, folks. It is back to Kevin Harlan and the crew for the second half.
And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next two quarters are any different from the first two. So far, it has been a runaway. And for Brooklyn, they're shooting 38% from the field, a pretty weak showing for them. Setting the floor for the Nets. Nicholas Claxton out there with Terrence Mann. Then there's Powell. Then there's Demon, and it's Sharp in at the 5. And Los Angeles guys shooting the lights out in this one, 77%. Knocks down the three ball. Bryant's got the first bucket of the third here for Los Angeles. Bryant's got the hot hand from deep, hitting 5 three-pointers in just 7 tries. And Doris, when he's feeling good, Kawhi Leonard, still one of the toughest matchups in the NBA.
You know what, Kevin? The way he's battled through injuries and the game's still important enough to him that he's stuck around. And you're so right. When he is healthy, he remains a two-way force. This guy is an absolute Hall of Famer.
That's the Demon. The Nets working the ball around now. 6 on the shot clock. The rebound by Bryant. Bryant's got rebound number 12 here already in the game. Beal can't get it to go.
Taking what the defense gives you, exactly the shot you want, just doesn't go in.
Powell, no one around him, buries the long-range jumper.
Three-pointer.
Powell's got 8.
Well, their first basket in 4 tries. Can that trigger a little bit of good shooting here? We'll find out.
Got that one up quick. Well, if you thought the fans went extra crazy for that last 3, that's not your imagination. That wasn't just in your head. That shot triggered Taco Tuesday here at the arena. And I hope they serve us here courtside.
And it doesn't matter what year it is, what teams are playing, or what the score is. When there is free food on the line, that is when the fans are at their loudest.
Oh, Leonard in position.
80% shooting to start the third, 4 for 5.
Just under 2.5 minutes into the third quarter now. Pass to Mann. And here is Powell, covered by MP. Here's Demon. Powell with a screen on Harden. Down to 5 on the shot clock. The Nets need to get a shot off here. A three-pointer off the mark. And so it's Beal who brings the ball up for the Clippers. Back to MP. It's good. The assist that time from Harden. Harden's got assist number 8 here in this one already. Pass to Sharp. Down low. Here's Powell. Nice pass. Led him to the rack perfectly for the layup. Powell's got 7 now in this quarter. Now here's Zubac. Defended by Sharp. And Beal kicks to MP. Beyond the arc. And again, it's the Clippers from deep.
CMP just looking to continue to refine that three-point shooting.
Pass to Claxton. Here's Demon. Fires it up. Rebound, Kawhi Leonard.
And the well is running dry for him right now. Nothing falling.
And this is where you hope that he can find something easy so he can see the ball go through the net.
From deep Harden, another possession, another assist.
Another possession, another assist.
You know, Greg, he's sharing the ball well, hitting his guys in their spots. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
Sharp with it. No scoring in this one. Pass to Demon. Over Harden. And it's Demon missing.
You know what? He's just stone cold right now. Really not sure if he's their best option offensively as they try to get back in this game.
MP passes to Zubac. Hammers the alley-oop through.
Chemistry at its best. An unreal alley-oop.
No, you're right. The pass, the catch, the dunk. All of it perfect. Here's Demon. He's got 8. Paxton is screen on Bryant. Here's Powell, and the Nets miss again.
This guy does not love to operate in the mid-range, and it showed right there.
And Beal kicks to Bryant. Connects again from distance. Buries his 10th triple of the game.
Unbelievable.
Pass to Sharp. And here is Powell. And again, no good by Brooklyn. Now, here's MP. Now, Zubac, defended by Sharp. So, Greg, you played in the league over a decade. What's the toughest thing about being a pro basketball player?
Lots of things. To me, it's just keeping your spot. Every year, there's just so much talent coming in. So, holding on to a place on the roster, then that can be as difficult as anything.
Boy, he may not be the biggest center in this league, but big-time athleticism on display.
Bryant the pass to Zubac, and another assist.
You really got to admire the court vision. He's among the elite first-year players we've ever seen, and now ranking 4th all-time in assists among rookies.
And that's a tough list to join, isn't it? He's in a team atmosphere here that really has allowed him, though, to flourish. Pass to Demon. MP grabs the miss. MP's got his 16th rebound on the night. Count it. Harden's got 5 points now in the quarter.
James Harden has made a living out of tough shot making. And I'll tell you, the defense pretty good right there. James Harden just better.
Powell, that's good.
Boy, in the lane, making things happen. Nice effort.
This has been a one-sided affair.
Yeah, they've done a nice job of extending their lead. And
again, another assist.
And what's amazing, he's nearing the franchise record for most assists in a single game.
This team feeds off his unselfishness and his commitment to keeping everyone else involved. Man finds Claxton. Nets passing it around. Pass to Sharp. Shot clock at 5. And the rejection by Zubac. Bryant outside. Outside Beal. Here's MP. Good. It's Beal picking up the assist. He has got 6 assists here tonight. Let's look at the energy stats, how the hustle game has been going for the Clippers.
A high-effort brand of defense has been paying off for them in this one. They've managed to either block or alter. A ton of their opponent's shots.
They've also been scoring on the break with how difficult it is to get buckets in the half court. Anytime you can push the ball in transition for easy ones, that's big time.
It's Beal on the wing. From deep, Bryant connects again.
And just like that, he's tied the record for most 50-point games.
Greg, this is a record I never thought would be matched. Unbelievable season from him.
You look back at Wilt's 62 campaign, and all the records it spawned, absolutely stunning to see the 50-point games record be matched.
Lobs it up for Zubac. An emphatic alley-oop jam.
You can see he just has a great overall feel for this game. Excellent job tonight.
And that's been his role pretty much from the opening tip. Get the ball to guys where they can score it.
And this Clippers team, GA, hanging their hats on the defensive end of the floor.
Yeah, a team of veterans who know how to play. Great coaching. And with Ivica Zubac patrolling the paint, it's been a winning recipe.
Catching up on the changes for Los Angeles. Lopez is checked in for Zubac. John Collins comes in for... Leonard. Bogdanovich is checked in for Beal. And Chris Paul's subbed in for James Harden. Pass to Demon. Over Paul. And it's Demon missing.
I'll tell you, they're trying to cut into this lead, but he has not hit one this period.
Back to Paul. Puts up a three. Rebound, Brooklyn. Wolf got his fourth rebound in this one. To the inside. Here's Demon. Here's Clowney. Hasn't made one yet. In the corner, Powell with it. And again, it's the Nets missing. Enzo Bryant will bring it up for the Los Angeles Clippers. Another one falls for the Clippers.
Boy, it is all right now, and the more the ball goes through the net, the more his confidence grows.
We've got 1:18 left in the third. Here's Demon. Wow, came this close to a 4-point play. He'll head to the line for 3 free throws.
Yeah, you hate to give up a foul on a three-point attempt.
The Nets have shot 2 free throws, and they're 1 and 2 so far.
And 75% on the season as a unit from the free throw line.
The Nets making a switch here. And in a little over a decade, the Nets, GA, having to rebuild from the ashes of 2 super team iterations.
The short time span between shows how quickly they can turn things around. And with a treasure trove of picks in the coming years, they look to climb that mountain once again.
And Bryant kicks the ball. The Clippers need to get off a shot. Off target from 3-point range. Here's Whitehead, and that one is stuck right through.
And he wanted everybody in the building to feel that ferocity.
And we did. Yeah. We felt it. Even over here, we felt it. Good. That's another bucket. 60 points. This guy cannot be stopped.
They've had no answer for him in this one.
Pass to Whitehead. Here's Clowney. Now Claxton. He has yet to score. And Clowney can't get it to go. Ball outside. Over Demon. Another possession. Another assist.
And that last assist ties him for the franchise record for the most in a game. How about the night he's having?
He's been on time and pinpoint with his passing all game long. Fantastic performance to tie the franchise record. And so it's Los Angeles, holding an unbelievable lead as the quarter wraps up. And with as many three-pointers as they've drained, it's easy to see why they're on the cusp of a blowout. We come back right after this. And let's take a listen now to Coach Tyronn Lue.
Keep attacking, all right? Now, come on, be aggressive, all right? Let's move the ball, let's swing the ball, move body, drive and kick, all right?
Well, staying focused on the task at hand. You heard it in Coach Lue's voice, urging his guys on.
All about focus and how you execute at this point. Tough to beat.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that to this point has not been an evenly fought contest. In the post, it's going to be Collins and Lopez. Bryant is out there with Chris Paul. And it's Bogdanovich in at the small forward position. That's who's out there for the Clippers.
Nets ball.
And this is what the schedule looks like for the Los Angeles Clippers. On Tuesday, they'll begin a road trip starting in Utah up against the Jazz. And then on Friday, they'll be matching up with Nikola Jokic and the Denver Nuggets.
And looking at this stretch for them, I think they should have no problem dispatching most of their opponents if they can avoid that pitfall of playing down to the level of the competition. But that's easier said than done.
MP left side. Collins setting the big for Bryant. Lobbed up and another assist for him.
And sure enough, he just set the single-game franchise record for assists.
Showing that vision both to find his teammates and to reach new heights.
And this is what we love about MP. As much as the spotlight seems to find him, he's always looking for his teammates.
Officiating is always a hot topic among fans. That's never going to go away. And some people think the game is called too closely now.
Be careful, Kevin. We don't need any fines over here. Fans are bound to get frustrated with certain calls, but overall, I think our officials do a great job, and the game is about as fair as it can be.
It's stolen by Bryant. Launches it. And a great assist by Paul as that one goes in. Paul's got 3 assists in the game. And Claxton throws it down.
Well, Claxton could have an apartment up near the rim. These dunk attempts are routine.
Now, here's MP. Guarded closely. Wants to get it to Collins and does. Collins setting the pick for MP. Bobbed up there for Collins. Over to the left wing. Buffkin off target with his 3. For Los Angeles, they've gotten all 3 of their shots to drop here in the 4th quarter. They came out of the break on a roll. And here's MP. He got it again. Sensational.
Up and up he goes as he continues this sensational season. Now closing in on 2nd place in scoring.
And GA, with the way he has manhandled defenses all year long, you have to think he'll make a good run for it.
And to even come near Wilt's mark of 3,586 points from back in 63 speaks volumes for the season he's had.
Chris Dunn's checked in for Paul. And a change for the Nets. Sharp's checked in. Outside, Bryant. Got a piece of it. Now here's Wilson. Pass to Sharp. Bogdanovich wide open. And another assist.
Well, he's now tied for 3rd all-time in the record books for most assists in a game.
GA, he's been playing all game long like he knows exactly when and where to pass the ball. It's incredible.
An incredible 28 assists for him, and he has splashed his name right in the middle of some totals of other legends. Names like Stockton and Cousy, just to pick a few. Now, this is what we want from MP. Night after night, an energetic performance on the offensive end.
Pass to Sharp. Here's Wilson. And a miss there on the triple.
Well, you can see they are willing to absorb some of these open shots from this guy because obviously another miss here.
Another possession, another assist.
Another score and another assist to you-know-who. He continues to engineer good look.
And that last pass tied him for 2nd, Greg, all-time for most assists in a game.
Standing even with Kevin Porter's total of 29 from back in 1978. Amazing.
Collins setting the pick for MP. Bobbed up and again another assist.
I am just speechless here. He has now tied the record for most assists in a game.
Easily a transcendent game for him and his team. GA, he keeps setting up his teammates, and they keep knocking him down.
Well, you look at the 30 assists for him. He's matched Skiles' mark from 1990, and it's been a true team effort as he can't do it without his teammates knocking down shots.
Collins setting the pick for MP, and he loves another possession, another assist.
There it is. Move over, everyone, as there is a new assist team.
He has been magnificent, GA, all game with his playmaking, and now the record is his alone.
31. That is the number now, the single-game record for MP. Scott Skiles had it since 1990 with 30, but MP has established a new one.
So it's Los Angeles winning this one easily, and the outcome of this one was never in doubt.
And boy, they really put in a supreme effort. It just felt like once they had that lead and it was comfortable, they were not going to relinquish.
Now let's go to our sideline reporter, Dominic Hamill.
Strong performance at home tonight, MP, and one that really pumped up the fans. How do you feel?
This organization puts a big emphasis on protecting home court and making our fans happy. So to get the dub and send everyone home with a bunch of free tacos, that's perfection right there.
Well, I'm sure you heard the crowd going crazy in the third when you hit the taco clinching 3. Did you know what was at stake when you shot it?
You know, it's funny. I knew before the game that it was Taco Tuesday, and I posted about it on my socials. But when you're playing, you forget about all that. So when the crowd roared, I was confused for a second. Really, I was like, what? Then I looked up and saw the dancing tacos on the Jumbotron. Oh, and I remembered what was going on real quick.
No doubt a game to remember. Great job, man.
I appreciate it.
Kevin, back to you.
Terrific work as always, Dom. You never fail to impress. Thank you so much. And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. So for Doris Burke, Greg Anthony, and Allie LaForce, I'm Kevin Harlan saying thanks for joining us. We'll see you next time.
First, right here. First, MP.
Frank.
Frank. Here we go. Thank you. All right. The biggest contracts, the greatest fortune and fame, those go to the greatest scorers in the league. Tonight, you set a record for, I think it was the most assists in a game, which is a pretty unbelievable accomplishment for sure. But do you ever get a little jealous of the attention that the other players get? You know, the ones that are more exciting than you?
No.
No?
No, Frank, no. That's a childish way to think. To be honest with you, I'm playing in the National Basketball Association. Do you know what that is, Frank? I just broke the record that most people thought would never be broken. I'm making millions of dollars, got millions of fans, got family and friends who love me and who I love back dearly. Only one person I'm jealous of right now, Frank, and that's MP.
Wow. Please tell me, how does that work exactly?
I don't know, Frank. That's the point of this conversation. It's just awesome to be me right now. But I don't think you can understand that.
Thanks for telling me what NBA stands for. Appreciate that.
Well, yeah, that's right. Hey, since he doesn't understand, I do. I'll give you...
Wow, I never thought I'd see someone get more than 30 assists in a game. You're a legend, MP.